So I am in Mexico and we're looking at a portion of a wall that has come off, and I'm trying to figure out why it's come off. Hello, I found an opportunity to look behind the surface of a wall, and let's go take a look at that. It's a great opportunity to see how the construction was done for this particular situation. Let's look at this. This looks like Adobe, unless it's concrete. It's way too, the texture's way too, well, it just doesn't look like just concrete. The texture is just flaky. It's, oh, here we go. You can see that's a mixture of something. There's organic material in there. And so, here, let's look at this opened up cross section of this wall, so to speak. So you can see the difference between, to the right, where the red paint is, that looks like concrete. And then to the left, it almost looks like the texture of some dessert, like halva. And let's look at the thickness of this, what I would say it's a concrete surface. That's about at least 2 centimeters. I'm going to use an earplug to use as a measurement. So you can see that's the thickness of this surface here. And it's you can't budge it. You cannot budge this surface, which is probably why it could have been here like this for who knows how long. But this has come off, but we don't know when it came off, the top coat. But let's look at how it possibly could come off. See any mortar? I mean, there's obviously pieces here. There's obviously pieces, and look at this is a shorter brick piece. So it's probably, this is the longer piece, and this has been placed laterally. And then there's another stone. It's probably some type of, unless it's just filled in. Well, it doesn't look like it's a sill because it doesn't continue. This stone piece is remarkably different from the other pieces. Unless it's a lintel, it's a sill. But I'm not sure, because here's another part that's been patched up by more concrete looking surfaces. This is more Adobe, and this is stone, and then below here this is stone. So if I were to make a guess, this would be the foundation and below. So in other words, there's a differentiation between the foundation and the things above the foundation. I know this is an obvious statement. It would be a common sense thing. However, this video is proof that the Adobe is on the top, and it's likely lighter in weight than the stone foundation. It's a wooden lintel. You see the window? And the wooden lintel started to rot. And then, because that's a interruption into the surface of the wall, any kind of interruption or change in direction of the wall gives it more of an opportunity to break at that point. But then again, if you look above, there's another wooden lintel, and the wall is intact. So it remains a mystery why this surface broke apart from the wall. this one, the lintel is rotting and it's not affecting the wall necessarily, so remains a mystery why this broke apart. But this piece is beginning to break apart too. So one guess is that there's a scupper, and if it rains, there's wind-driven rain and it hits the corner of this wall. Because if you look at this one, there's a downspout, and when the water is coming out from the roof, it goes down through the pipe and then it empties down to the ground. And then this one doesn't have a downspout, it just has a scupper. So it could be that the water just rains against the wall and it starts to, that's a high possibility now that I look at these downspouts or lack thereof. So I think I showed you this downspout. There are two downspouts here. And you can't see it because it's painted the same color as the building, but they're downspouts. Oh, and then let's see. So the blue, there's a downspout, the blue wall, and then in the back, the pink, there's another downspout, but then I see another spout next to it. There's a scupper and there's no downspout. So it's all kind of variations of scuppers and downspouts.